Hey there! In today's video, we'll be flying on Southwest Airlines from Sacramento to Burbank aboard the reconfigured 737-700. During this trip, I'll show you what to expect at the Sacramento airport, the very small lounge option available, and my review on the new extra legroom seats on these old planes. We begin here in the check-in area of Terminal B. The check-in area is located on the second level above baggage claim. Upon entering the terminal building, you're greeted with this impressive hanging sculpture of a rabbit named Leap by artist Lawrence Argent. Terminal B was rebuilt in 2011, and this main complex is extremely pleasant to be in. There's so much natural light and feels very airy. Check-in was very easy, and it was time to head up to departures. Terminal B mostly serves Southwest Airlines, but it's also home to Aeromexico, Alaska Airlines, Frontier, JetBlue, and Volaris. I think this might be one of the prettier airports in North America. After taking the escalator or elevator up, we'll have to take an automated people mover to the security checkpoint and gates. This people mover seems entirely unnecessary, and luckily the airport is building a walkway that will help you avoid this if there's a mechanical delay, which has happened in the past. The trains run very frequently, and as I stated before, it's a very short distance. This ride takes about 50 seconds from station to station. After departing this silly tram, it's time to go through security. The security line was very short, and we were through in minutes. This terminal does have a lounge that we can access with our Priority Pass membership, and is not included in a Southwest Airlines ticket. The lounge is right after security to the left, and it's pretty small, so you may walk by it just like I did. This lounge is run by Escape Lounges and was packed. The inside has a seating area, small bar, and buffet. On the outside patio, there is more seating. I appreciate the attempt to add more seating while dealing with the footprint they had, but this does not scream premium lounge to me. The buffet had some small pastries, coffee machine, and non-alcoholic beverages, while the other side had some hot items and sandwiches. I went with the stewed chicken, a chickpea dish, and some carrots. It was not the best, but it wasn't terrible. There are complimentary beverages, and we chose to go with the sparkling wine and IPA, both of which were not to our liking. We decided that it's probably less crowded in the gate area than the lounge and headed out shortly after entering. The B terminal doesn't have that many gates, and it was really easy to navigate. Our flight to Burbank today will be departing out of gate B23 at the end of the pier. Southwest has a very large presence at this airport and operates over 50% of the flights here. This was my final time flying Southwest before assigned seating starts this month, and we were lucky enough to have a very empty flight. I appreciate that they let everyone know how empty the flight will be beforehand on these screens. As the sun set behind the horizon, our 15-year-old 737-700 pulled into the gate. According to the app Flighty, which I am not sponsored by but highly recommend using, I've flown on this exact aircraft once before in 2017. Hello, old friend. I wonder how much the bag fees and assigned seating will affect people booking with Southwest in the future. #JetBridge thoughts. Because this was a fairly empty flight, we sat in the first few rows, and I was delighted to see that we had an aircraft with the new extra legroom seats. This version has more legroom for the first 6 rows, and to accomplish this, they took out a row of seats and reduced the legroom in the back slightly. The legroom is excellent, especially when you factor in that I'm 6'4". The tray table folded down easily and can be pulled closer to you once deployed. In the seat back, there was a safety guide and the in-flight menu. On the back, there's information on how to connect to the now free Wi-Fi and entertainment portal. And above each row are lights and air vents, as is tradition. We pushed back right on time and taxied out to the runway. The airtime today will be 53 minutes, and total flight time is a little over an hour. Because this is a short flight, right after hitting 10,000 feet, the flight crew is up and taking orders. You have a choice of a non-alcoholic beverage, and a small snack was passed out. I went with a traditional can of sparkling water and had to finish it quick because right after being served, the flight crew started preparations for landing. Landing at Burbank can be a little rough, but because this was such an empty flight, the landing was smoother and not as abrupt as usual. One of my favorite things about landing at Burbank when flying Southwest at least is the ability to turn straight from the runway into the gate. My other favorite thing is the fact that there's no jet bridge here, so we get to walk near the aircraft. All in all, it was a very good flight with no frills, but got us to where we needed to be quickly and safely. I'm a little hesitant on what Southwest will become with all these changes, but I know if it's a long flight, I'll be eyeing these extra legroom seats in the future. As always, thank you so much for watching. I'm off to find Jay Leno.